Pinellas Park, Florida, Stephen Nassy starting on the pole. Norman, Oklahoma's Christopher Bell outside the front row. Munford, Alabama's Brett Holmes inside of row number 2. Huntersville, North Carolina's Harrison Burton outside of that row. And a few more drivers, such as two-time defending Winchester 400 winner Eric Jones, and another driver, Bubba Pollard, Augie Grill, several others. And this is what you're going to see 1 month from now with the 44th running of the Winchester 400. Eric Jones will go for an unprecedented $100,000 on October 11th. But first things first, it's the World Stock Car Festival. 1 lap to go. Signal we're going green. Next time by. It's in the hands of a pair of 20-year-olds. Stephen Nassy in the white 51. Christopher Bell in the black 51. To lead this field on the turns 3 and 4. Chief starter Brian Duncan, the green flag in hand. And we are racing. Christopher Bell around the high side of the 51 machine will take over the lead. Heading down the backstretch. Here comes 14-year-old Harrison Burton. Leader of lap 1, Christopher Bell. Field starting to sort itself out already here, just a lap into the show. Christopher Bell, your leader, the Toyota Care Toyota for Kyle Busch Motorsports. Bell already promoted for the second spot. The 51 of Stephen Nassy. The 12, big trouble right here in the front stretch. Spencer Davis, hard contact with the inside retaining wall, brings out our first caution flag. "16-year-old driver from Dawsonville, Georgia. Spencer Davis, the Rudd Heating and Cooling Chevrolet, tagging the inside front stretch retaining wall, brings out the first caution flag of the afternoon. CoglinCars.com pace car pulls on the pit road. Christopher Bell, Stephen Nassy lead them on turns 3 and 4. Green flag is now back underway. Christopher Bell out in front, the 51 machine. Stephen Nassy riding second. Battle for third, Harrison Burton in the number 12. Brett Holmes in the number 2. Here comes Daniel Hemrick in the number 5. Hemrick, the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series regular, in the top 5 here in the Winchester 100. But Christopher Bell jumping out to the advantage. Defending race winner Cody Coughlin has worked his way into 6th spot in the Jegs.com Toyota, as he also got by Jeff Foltz. Up front, Christopher Bell continues to lead in the Kyle Busch Motorsports number 51. The white 51, Stephen Nassy trying to hold off a slew of drivers, including the 12 of Harrison Burton, the 2 of Brett Holmes, and now the 5 of Daniel Hemrick. Oh, big trouble, Matt Hall, hard contact with the turn 2 wall, brings out the caution flag. Heavy contact for Matt Hall, and the 0-4 brings out the caution. Christopher Bell, Stephen Nassy leads them on turns 3 and 4. Green flags out and we're back underway. Bell with a strong start. The rest of the field as Nassie and Holmes battle for the second spot. Here comes Cody Coughlin around the high side of the number 1 car. Coughlin up the 4th, making turns. He beats Nassie to the line. Daniel Hemrick feeling racy. They're thinking about 3 wide. Coming out of turn number 2. Harrison Burton, the 14-year-old, wisely backs off. That allows Daniel Hemrick to get up to 4th. And out of nowhere, a hard-charging Quinn Bear to the high side of 94. Bear in the Travis Braden Motorsports West Virginia University Chevrolet has worked his way to 5th. Christopher Bell, your race leader in the 51. Brett Holmes second in the number 2. Cody Coughlin third, the 1. The 5, Daniel Hemrick 4th, and Quentin Bear rounds out the top 5 of 94. Brandon Oakley comes down the pit road in the 51 car. Battle back in the field for the 6 spots. They make their way through turns 3 and 4. Harrison Burton, Stephen Nassie in a battle, and a strong Terry Fisher Jr. in the 81. Problems for the 26 of Rick Turner, the Whitetown Hustler. Making career start number 233. Unfortunately, heads down pit road. Tough break for the Yorktown, Indiana driver. This time by 12 laps completed, 88 laps to go. Christopher Bell continues to lead the 51. Brett Holmes in second spot at number 5. Cody Coughlin third, the 1. The 5, Daniel Hemrick is 4th. The battle for the 5th position. 19-year-old Quentin Bear on the high side. 14-year-old Harrison Burton on the bottom. Burton got away from Nassie. Now he's challenging Quentin Bear. Bear driving 2-time reigning ARCA CRA Super Series champion Travis Braden's West Virginia University Chevrolet. Side-by-side battle continues for the 5th spot. Bear lets him go. Burton completes the pass, going into turns 3 and 4. 14-year-old Harrison Burton now in the 5th. Jack Dawson in third with problems in the number 20. Christopher Bell out in front, the 51 machine, the Toyota Care Toyota. "17 laps completed this time by, 83 to go. Tough break for 16-year-old Jack Dawson in third. He'll make his way down pit road. Harrison Burton to 5th. He's looking to challenge NASCAR Camping World Truck Series driver Daniel Hemrick for the 4th spot. Hemrick, the 2012 Jegs CRA All-Star Tour champion. Running one of 2 Ritchie Waters Motorsports machines here this weekend in Winchester, Indiana. This time by, we are 1/5 of the way through the Winchester 100, presented by Jegs.com. 20 laps completed, 80 laps to go. Christopher Bell, your race leader of the 51. The 2 of Brett Holmes riding second. The 1, defending race winner Cody Coughlin is third. Battle for 4th is between Daniel Hemrick and the 5, Harrison Burton the 12. The 94, Quentin Bear is 6th. 81, Terry Fisher Jr. is 7th. The 54, Jeff Bolt is 8th. The 2, Donnie Wilson is 9th. The 72, Scott Hance rounding on the top 10. Stephen Nassie off the pace in the white 51. Nassie, the Pinellas Park, Florida driver, started on the pole of this event. He is pulling down pit road. Tough break for Stephen Nassie. Up front, though, it remains Christopher Bell in the 51 machine. The Toyota Kyle Busch Motorsports Toyota out in front. Brett Holmes riding in second spot, the number 2. Cody Coughlin is third. Daniel Hemrick, Harrison Burton, your top 5. Oldest driver in the top 5, 24 years old. That's Daniel Hemrick in the 5. Christopher Bell about to approach the back of the lead pack cars for the first time this afternoon. Beginning with the 88 of Trent Snyder. Snyder having various mechanical issues all weekend long. That Mitch Smith Auto Service Chevrolet. As Bell closes the gap on Snyder, the last car on the lead lap. Laps completed this time for Christopher Bell of the 51. Brett Holmes has put some real estate between himself and the third place driver, the 1 of Cody Coughlin. The 12 of Dan Leake off the pace. Tough break to the Jegs CRA All-Stars Tour champion from 1 year ago. Bertrand, Michigan's Dan Leake now on the pit road. Oh, we got trouble. Hard contact in front. Hunter Mays. Heavy contact with a front stretch wall right in front of the grandstands. Brings out the caution flag. The Federated Auto Parts Bicycle playing cards forward from Bremen, Kentucky. 17-year-old Hunter Mays. Hard contact with a front stretch wall. Coughlin Cars pace car pulls on to pit road. It's in the hands of Brett Holmes. In the 2 on the inside, your second place driver, 51, Christopher Bell, leads them on a 4-3. Final lap underway. Daniel Hemrick gets by the number 2 of Holmes. Put Hemrick into the second spot. The number 5 machine, 29 laps completed. Holmes shuffled to 3rd. Cody Coughlin shuffled to 4th. The ballast for 5th. The 94 of Quentin Bear back to the high side of the number 12 of Harrison Burton. Donnie Wilson in the number 2 machine. He started in 12th. He is now up to the 7th spot, challenging the 2 teenagers in front of him. It's the youth movement in the top 6 positions, but Donnie Wilson, the 44-year-old driver from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, trying to show these youngsters how to get around the big half mile here in Winchester, Indiana. Wilson to the high side, trying to follow Quentin Bear around the number 12 of Harrison Burton. Battle for that 5th position. Burton back to the inside of Quentin Bear. Burton going to try to clear him. Up front, just ahead of Burton, just ahead of Cody Coughlin. The battle for second reemerges between Daniel Hemrick and the 5. Brett Holmes to number 2. Burton gets away from Bear for now, who has to deal with Donnie Wilson. Now Terry Fisher Jr. going to try to battle in there as well. Wilson sideways on a 4, but he keeps moving forward. 35 laps completed, 65 laps to go. Same as it ever was up front. The black 51, Christopher Bell, continues to lead. Letting everyone from Daniel Hemrick, who is in second on back, duke it out for position. the two Richie Waters Motorsports teammates. Daniel Hemrick in second, go all the way back to the 10th spot. The second Richie Waters Motorsports car of Dalton Sargent. With a slew of cars in between them. And we got trouble in turn number 4. Grant Quinlan up against the turn 4 wall. Brings out the caution flag. We just witnessed Hunter Bays, who was second in the overall and rookie points, hitting the front stretch wall. Now your overall and rookie points leader, Grant Quinlan, up against the turn 4 wall. CoglinCars.com pace car back on pit road one more time. It's in the hands of Christopher Bell and Daniel Hemrick to lead this field on a 3 and 4. G-Starter Brian Duncan, the green flag in the air. We're back underway. And Cody Coughlin around the high side of Hemrick takes over 7th spot. Your defending race winner, 19-year-old Cody Coughlin in the Jegs.com Toyota, now in the second. Hemrick shuffled back to 3rd. Harrison Burton in 4th. Brett Holmes shuffled back to 5th. Here comes Quentin Bear. Here comes Donnie Wilson. Here comes Terry Fisher Jr. Christopher Bell and Cody Coughlin getting away from the rest of the field. This time by 40 laps completed. 60 laps to go. Daniel Hemrick leading a parade of cars through 3 and 4. Hemrick the 3rd place driver with Harrison Burton right behind him the 12. Brett Holmes is in 5th in the number 2. Quentin Bear 6th. A battle for 7th behind him. A couple veterans. The 2 of Donnie Wilson. The 81 of Terry Fisher Jr. Dalton Sargent right there and a hard charging Mike Stacy who started 26th. Time up front, Christopher Bell has led the whole way, the 51 machine. But Cody Coughlin's got the fishing pole out, trying to reel in the race long leader. Christopher Bell, the race leader. Cody Coughlin closing the gap, 0.3 of a second, that last lap, as he continues to close in. Harrison Burton got by Daniel Hemrick for the 3rd spot. Hemrick is the 4th. Battle for 5th, the 2 of Brett Holmes and a hard-charging Terry Fisher Jr. Got by both Donnie Wilson and Quentin Bear. Terry Fisher Jr. awfully strong. That LCK Trucking Chevrolet from Fort Wayne, Indiana. Wes Griffin Jr. on the pit road to 33. Edco Welding Fast qualifier. Allie Kern makes her way down pit road. Tough break for the Fremont, Ohio driver. Approaching halfway here in the Winchester 100 for the ARCA CRA Super Series. Christopher Bell continues to show the way in the 51 machine. Cody Coughlin riding 2nd. Christopher Bell leads the field through turns 3 and 4 as Tommy St. John called it a night. We're halfway home, 50 in, 50 to go. Harrison Burton and Daniel Hemrick have got away from the rest of the field. Now Terry Fisher Jr. into the top 5 for the first time this afternoon. The Fort Wayne, Indiana driver. Possible overheating of the driver for Allie Kern, the number 4 machine. Crew trying helping her out of the car. Tough break for Kern. Very hot afternoon here at Winchester Speedway. Kern overcome with heat exhaustion. She'll head to the ambulance. Will stay green. Trent Snyder goes down 1 lap as Christopher Bell continues to lead the 51 car. Cody Coughlin riding second to 1. Harrison Burton third to 12. The 5, Daniel Hemrick is 4th. The 81, Terry Fisher Jr. rounding on the top 5. This time by 56 laps completed. Christopher Bell has led all 56 laps so far. Bell will already to walk away with the Van Dorn Racing Development Lap Leader Award for this event. Cody Coughlin trying to keep pace, but he's losing ground to your race leader of Christopher Bell, who's about to put another lap on the 33 of Wesker Jr., who is a couple laps down. Coughlin is second. Harrison Burton, the 14-year-old driver from Huntersville, North Carolina, getting away from Daniel Hemrick and Terry Fisher Jr., who are in a battle of their own for the 5th spot. A pair of number 2s battling for 6th. The red 2 of Brett Holmes, the white and red 2 of Donnie Wilson. 8th spot to the 94 of Quentin Bear. Mike Stacy, a whale of a run for the Eden, Ohio driver. Started 26th. He is up to 9th in the number 6 machine. Dalton Sargent, the NASCAR K&N Pro East Series regular, rounding on the top 10. Laps in the books that time, making 62. Oh, Brett Holmes slapping the turn 2 wall, brings out the caution once again. The Holmes 2 Excavation Ford from Munford, Alabama. Brett Holmes, the 18-year-old driver, finishing second last night in the Jegs CRA All-Stars Tour event. Slapping the turn 2 wall, going down the backstretch before coming to rest. In turn number 3, brings out our 5th caution flag of the afternoon. "61 laps completed, 39 laps to go." On a turn 4, green flag is out, we're back underway. Outside of row number 2 seems to be the preferred starting spot as Daniel Hemrick to the high side gets around Cody Coughlin. You see it play out throughout the course of the Winchester 400 in October. Same applies here in the World Stock Car Festival. Hemrick to second, Harrison Burton third, Donnie Wilson now 4th, Cody Coughlin shuffled all the way back to 5th in their restart. Terry Fisher Jr. to 6th. Second through 6th in a line around the famed half mile here at Winchester Speedway as Terry Fisher Jr. looks to the bottom, comes back in behind Cody Coughlin. They head to turn Christopher Bell of the 51 machine. Daniel Hemrick second, Harrison Burton third, Donnie Wilson fourth, Cody Coughlin fifth, Terry Fisher Jr. sixth. Go back to the 94 of Quentin Bear in seventh. The 5 of Dalton Sargent eighth, the 6 of Mike Stacy ninth. And after a couple pit stops, three-time series champion Scott Hans in the top 10 and the number 72. .68 laps completed this time by for Christopher Bell in the 51 car. Daniel Hemrick riding in second, Harrison Burton third, Donnie Wilson fourth, Cody Coughlin fifth. Battle behind for the 7th position, the 94 Quentin Bear trying to hold off the 5 of Dalton Sargent. Mike Stacy, a great run for the Union, Ohio driver. Stacy started in 26th. He is up to 9th and challenging Dalton Sargent for 8th. Of the Winchester 100 in the books. 70 laps completed, 30 laps to go. Make it 71 in this time for Christopher Bell. Back in the field as he makes his way out of turn number 4, running into 7th spot, has disposed of Dalton Sargent for now, as well as Mike Stacy. Scott Hans is 10th, number 72. Mark Lambert 11th in the 18, Ross Kens in the 12, Jeff Foles 13th. Battle about to brew for the 2nd position. The 5 of Daniel Hemrick feeling some pressure from 14-year-old Harrison Burton. As Donnie Wilson off the pace in the number 2 car. Wilson was running in the top 5. Tough break for the Oklahoma City, Oklahoma driver. Wilson makes his way down pit road. Oh, we got trouble in turn number 4. Trent Snyder up in the turn 4 wall. Brings out the caution flag once again. The Winchester Speedway retaining wall collecting victims throughout the course of the afternoon here in the World Stock Car Festival as Trent Snyder and the Mitch Smith Auto Service Chevrolet up against turn 4 wall brings out the caution flag once again. Christopher Bell, Daniel Hemrick lead the field on the turns 3 and 4. Brian Duncan, the green flag in the air, we're back underway. Coughlin gets by Harrison Burton for the 3rd spot, shuffling him to 4th. Terry Fisher Jr. in the 5th spot in the 81 machine. He's started 11th. Burton now looking to recoup. He'll go back to the inside of Cody Coughlin, going into turns 3 and 4. Feeling some pressure from behind from the 81 of Terry Fisher Jr. Good battle 6th to 8th as well. The 94 Quentin Bear, the 5 Dalton Sargent. Here comes Scott Hans in the 72. Ross Kens in the 9th, the 98. Mike Stacy to 10th in the 6th. Laps continuing to click off. 79 laps completed, and all 79 laps, it's been Christopher Bell out in front. Battle for the second spot between the 5 of Daniel Hemrick, the 1 of Cody Coughlin. Coughlin to the inside. Harrison Burton right behind, lurking, trying to figure out which driver to follow. Laps in the books, 19 laps to go for 20-year-old Christopher Bell. Daniel Hemrick continues to ride in second. Cody Coughlin is backed off for now, but time is running out. 18 laps to go. Battle for the 5th spot as Quentin Bear and Terry Fisher Jr. touch. That allows Dalton Sargent to go the high side, but he hits the wall. Sargent hit the wall coming out of turn number 4. Everyone stays moving forward, everyone stays green. Out of all that, Quentin Bear to 5th, Scott Hance to 6th. Dalton Sargent now 7th, the 90-year-old Casey's 8th. Terry Fisher Jr. go all the way back to 9th. But up front, 15 laps to go for the 51 car of Christopher Bell. Second, third, and fourth, battling nose to tail. The 5 of Daniel Hemrick, the 1 Cody Coughlin, the 12 Harrison Burton. Great run for the Avon, Indiana driver, 19 years old, driving for Travis Brayton Motorsports this weekend at West Virginia University Chevrolet. Brayton in 5th. With Bear behind the wheel as Bear trying to hold off Scott Hance and Dalton Sargent. 12 laps to go. Quentin Bear getting away from Scott Hance and Dalton Sargent. Your 5th place driver trying to reel in. Your 4th place car, the 12 of Harrison Burton. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th continues to battle, and that's perfectly okay with Christopher Bell, who continues to extend that lead with 10 laps to go. 10 laps to go for Christopher Bell in the 51. Bell's lead with 9 laps to go. Now a 2.5 seconds over 2nd place Daniel Hemrick. Hemrick has put a couple car lengths between himself and the 3rd place driver, the 1 of Cody Coughlin. Harrison Burton is 4th, and Quentin Bear making up some real estate in a hurry, the 94. Scott Hance into the 6th spot in the 72. Dalton Sargent 7th to number 5. Wes Griffith Jr. back on pit road. A hard afternoon for the Crown Point, Indiana driver. Christopher Bell opening it up now in that Toyota Care Toyota. Lead extended to almost 2 seconds over Daniel Hemrick, who's got a back bumper full now of Cody Coughlin the 1. Harrison Burton there, but Quentin Bear is reeling in your 2nd through 4th place cars. Go that time, make it 4 to go for Christopher Bell in the 51. Coughlin Coughlin to the inside of Hemrick. That is 4-second spot. Harrison Burton sizing up second and third in front of him, trying to figure out which way to go, which is fine with Christopher Bell, who continues to show the way. Over a 2-second lead now. Laps completed, 2 laps to go. The white flag will be displayed. Next time by for Christopher Bell. White flag is out. 1 lap to go for Christopher Bell. He's won in the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series. He's won in the World of Outlaw Sprint Car Series. He can add an ARCA CRA Super Series victory to his resume. Christopher Bell, the 51. Daniel Hemrick second, Cody Coughlin third, Harrison Burton fourth, and a great run by Quentin Bear, who rounds out the top 5. Race fans, a big round of applause for the ARCA CRA Super Series powered by Jegs. The next time they will be back here at Winchester Speedway will be October 9th through the 11th for the 44th running of the Winchester 400. A dominating performance by the driver from Norman, Oklahoma. 20-year-old competitor. A dominating performance by the Norman, Oklahoma driver, 20-year-old in the Toyota Care, Kyle Busch Motorsports. Number 51.